So somebody sent me 3 of these hats, 3 different colors. Be honest, I don't even know what the type of this hat is called. Reminds me of like one of those old 1920s, paper boys or something. Let me know. Does this fit J Snip or no? Be honest. Is this me or not? Yes or no? I just want to do a quick update. etherdelta.github.io. That's basically the exchange where you can buy and sell Veritaseum, or excuse me, Veritaseum. It looks like it's down, even though it comes up. There's no orders. There's no nothing. The last order that went through somehow was showing that it sold for $3, like a Veritaseum sold for $3. So when you go to the coin market, whatever site, what the hell is that site called? I don't see it. Hang on. Scroll up, J Snippety. Market, coin market cap, assets, Veritaseum shows that there was it's selling for $3.16. Now, let me just show you this shot. But how much of a percent of a Bitcoin, etc., how much of an Ethereum, whatever, 0.01, whatever. I don't know what this volume is right here. How many sold at that price? It could be one little miniature small trade, and it happened to be the last one captured. Or it's just showing this because there's no data available coming from EtherDelta, the exchange. Because if you look at this is where it's been all day. $60, $60, 56, 57, 58, whatever, 47, 51, 51, 50, all day. So $50. Again, that's USD, 47, 48, 49, 50. And this is at, which I'm not sure if this is my time or what, Eastern time or what time this actually is. But all of a sudden we see this massive fall off, boop, $3. And I just don't know what to make of this right now, because when you go here, and here's me chatting with some of the people, there's no data here. There's no orders, there's no nothing. So I'm like, well, let me just click on something else like this one. And I clicked here, and there's no orders, no transactions, no nothing. So clearly, there's an issue with this site, this exchange. And this is that one exchange. I said it's not like a well-known exchange. It's EtherDelta, whatever. You can't buy and sell Veritaseum anywhere except for this particular exchange. And this is when I'm getting emails. How do you do it? How do you do it? And I'm telling people, I don't want to tell you. I don't want to tell you how to do this. I'm not doing it. And if I tell you how to do it, it's going to be something that I read and watched. And I'm not sure if I'm going to do it right to show you how to do it right in the first place. And the last thing I want to do is actually get them flip-flopped somehow. And next thing you know, you're selling somehow off, or you're making a backward exchange where you think you're getting a certain number of Veritaseum for your Ethereum, and it turns out to be kind of the opposite, where you just got a fraction of Veritaseum for an entire Ethereum, or 10 Ethereum, and you only get back a few Veritaseum. Again, I'm not taking that chance, no matter how bad you want to buy these things. If you want to buy them, you got to go search the internet, search YouTube, and figure it out. I've had people send me step-by-step guides. I'm not going to share it with you. It's quite complicating. You got to make sure this is here, that's there. You make sure you're on that one. Make sure it's Ethereum. Make sure it's Veritaseum. Make sure you hit buy and not sell. Make sure Make sure you have a wallet over here address. Make sure you do this. Make sure you copy it. I'm like, no, I'm not doing it. If you missed out on Veritaseum and you're trying to get in now, you're on your own. Try to get in. Go ahead. It's fine. But I can't help you, because this is the exchange, and this thing has gone down numerous times over the last few days alone, by the way. Not that I thinking there's some, the guy took something and ran. No, it's probably being hit pretty hard right now, I'm assuming, because it's not just Veritaseum. If you look at, let me go back here. If you look at all these pairs, these are all different coins. All kinds of different altcoins. Many of these, as I'm looking, I see a few, 2 or 3 I recognize, Lunar or whatever, dice. But there's a lot. There's BAT. I don't know, 90% of these coins I'm not familiar with. I'm looking at it. There's a few I am. And I've clicked on these and nothing's happening on this exchange. But I'm just showing you this because that means all of these pairs can be exchanged, traded, etc. on this exchange. And maybe there's a lot of action on one or two of these things and it's just killing the exchange. You know, this could be a very small exchange, not some big data center somewhere. This could be one of those things that's freaking ran out of someone's house. I have no idea, which is why I told you in the beginning, I'm not touching my Veritaseum until I see it on a major exchange. And you know what? There is a possibility. There could be a possibility that when it finally hits one of these big exchanges and it's traded, maybe we don't see those 4-to-1, 5-to-1, 6-to-1 numbers with Ethereum like we're seeing on this particular exchange. But I'm telling you now, that is a chance that I'm willing to take. I have not touched my Veritaseum. There, you know, I saw some people in the comment, oh, Jay, I was reading, yeah, they probably got out and ran. They're probably pumping it up. Cliff and Joe and you know, I bet that maybe they took it and ran. Now it's down to $3. I said, no, JSnip4 here. I have not sold a single Veritaseum. Prove it. Okay, let me take a screenshot, upload it to my server at Realist News, which I did. See, I told you guys he was all right. He was legit. Somebody said that. Yeah, I haven't touched my Veritaseum. I'm not messing around with this exchange or anything else, trying to get in, get out. Is it down? Are my orders in limbo? You know, it's not happening. And whatever that means, when it finally gets to a major exchange, then it is what it is. And if I don't see these lovely 4-to-1, 5-to-1, 6-to-1 ratios that I'd love to sell for right now, it is what it is. I'm not going to do it. On that note, let me hang on. I'd like to share a chart with you, if I may. And I'm going to show you this because this is what I look at every day. I have this window up on a web browser wherever I'm at, from my home or at work. This browser just up, just chilling in this page. And this is tradingview.com. Again, over here on the top right, there's a watch list, add symbol. Once you pick one, a lot of times you can hit interactive chart, which is usually what I do too. So I'm going to hit that now. And this is the free version. I'm not paying anything. You can see I've got Ethereum highlighted. This is the chart. It is $326. You can zoom in with your scroll wheel or your mouse to get a better look. You can change. This is down to the hour. You can go down to 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 1 minute, and really watch the candlesticks. You know, up, down, up, down, up, down, down to the minute, and then zoom back out again if you want to just kind of look. But if you look at this, we have a high here of approximately $336 for Ethereum. Now, I'm going to show you something. As soon as I pause this, give me 1 second. I just want to share this with you because I try to tell you all, you know, and there's some haters, just a few. Most people understand, man, JSnip4, he's the real deal, man. He's the guy he says he is. He's not out trying to scam people. He's not trying out to hurt people. He really is trying to spread information, help other people out. He's making good money on these cryptos. He's telling people. He told people about silver. We're stacking our silver. We know that's going to be a good play. We just have to wait for it. May 30th, today's the 10th. So being that there's 31 days in May, 10, 11 days ago, Realist News, this one right here. Realist News, let me get on my screen. May 30th, Realist News, urgent, buy Ethereum or convert Bitcoin to Ethereum. If you don't, in other words, that title says what? If you got mostly Bitcoins or no Ethereum, you need to sell some of your Bitcoin and get into Ethereum. If you have extra cash and you already have Bitcoins, whatever, get into some Ethereum. And again, if you have a lot of Bitcoins, not a lot of Ethereum, I was telling you that in this video, you may want to sell off some of them Bitcoins. And I sold off some. Like I said, I did that. And that was when Ethereum was $210. Okay? $210 for Ethereum. We have an all-time high today, June 10th, again, 10, 11 days later, of $336. While Bitcoin over here is still good, but it is only back up to approximately, I'm not going to go back all the way, whatever, around $2,900 where the all-time high was. So Bitcoin has retraced back to its all-time high. Ethereum has destroyed its all-time high. I was telling people at 210, again, the video, I had to edit it, whatever, hour later, the price was 220 at that time, but it was 210 when I made my move. And said, I'm making my move, then I'm going to go do a video real quick to tell everybody else what I just did and why I think they should do it. 10 days later, after me telling people why in my video, etc., whatever, get an Ethereum. Ethereum is now 300, again, all-time high today, 38. At this moment, we're poking around 325, 327, 322, etc. It's all over the place right here. You could have sold out. I said, holy crap, just 10 days ago it was 210, 220. It's now 330 approximately. Meanwhile, Bitcoin just retraced where it left off. I came out and decided to do a video to tell people what I was doing. And later, after the move, I got back into Bitcoin, rode Bitcoin up a little bit because that's when it started coming back up. Saw the numbers I needed to see, split that off back again into some Ethereum, like I had it before, and then I let both of them ride right now. So Bitcoin's back doing its normal thing, and the amount of Ethereum I had split off, it's doing fantastic. I'm saying that because I've seen a few people in the chat room. Oh, he took profits. Jason Nip and all of them. They like we just screwed everybody. Like we did these videos to pump everybody up on Veritaseum. Oh my God, it's 4-1. Everybody get in. Everybody panics to get in, and then we're on the, we're pulling a Lloyd Blankfein Goldman Sachs maneuver. Tell the customers to get in the housing market. All right, sir, we pumped them all up. All right, now short the housing market. As if we're doing that, pump everybody up, get them into Veritaseum. Guys, time to sell. Let's get out. Do you know that Cliff High has been offered some pretty evil deals in his lifetime because of his webbot and some of the stuff that it can pull that could potentially make people rich? And he turns it down every single time. Did you know? Are you even aware of that? I already know the answer. No, you're not. And I'm telling you that now because now you're going to be aware. And people are trying to tell me, or whoever was in there chatting together, not knowing I was just watching the chat, I hadn't joined in, that, like I'm pumping and dumping. Like I'm pumping up Veritaseum so I can get out, and me and Cliff and Reggie and all that, like we're this back, Illuminati backroom deal with each other. Shut the hell up. I gave a beautiful call, an absolutely epic, beautiful call on Ethereum. And this wasn't in the Webbot report exactly, was it? When I came out and said, hey, you may want to flip those, that was not Webbot data. But I'm just sharing my life with you. This is what I do. Here's why I'm doing it. You may want to do this, etc. Here we are 10 days later. Oh my God, epic Ethereum move. But wait, there's more. You're going to see epic moves pretty much across the board. Like Cliff High said, rising waters raises all ships, right? High tides raises all ships. All ships being cryptos, Ethereum, Bitcoin, Zcash, Dash, whatever. Generally speaking, they're all going up. Some are going to race up. Some are not going to race up. They're going to go up slowly, but they're still going to go up, etc. So maybe I should just keep my mouth shut and let everybody do whatever the hell they want to do with their cryptos. But there's so many of you that are saying, no, we appreciate you. Forget the one or two trolls, the one or two shills. Screw them. Tell us, JSnip. Exactly. And that's why I do this. So I just want to cover those few things. The exchange appears to be down, even though I can go there and refresh the page. It doesn't show any orders for any of those trading pairs. Not just Veritaseum. Any of them, they're not showing. So the last thing, for whatever reason, that the coinmarketcap.com grabbed somehow shows a $3 trade for Veritaseum. Down 94%. The whole freaking exchange is not working right. So either that is just a bogus number completely because it can't communicate with the exchange properly, or somehow at the last second before the damn thing went down, someone got an epic trade of their life and got one or whatever, 1, 2 Ethereum, doesn't even matter how much they got. If that's the last trade that took place, then that's what's going to show right here on this screen on the market cap. So don't sweat it. Pay attention to it. Check it out, whatever. When you go back to Ether Delta and you're refreshing the page and there's no orders at all, click on one of the other pairs in the bottom left area. See if there's any orders there. There should always be some orders somewhere. There should always be. So, again, just got to get that out of the way. Haters going to hate, and players going to play, right? And you and I, we're the players playing the game. I am a man of my word. When I tell them I did not sell any Veritaseum, prove it. I could have said, F you. Who the hell are you? Nope, you know what? I will prove it. Screenshot right now. Upload to my own site. Here you go. Where's the timestamp? You're not getting a timestamp. I'm not going to record a video, although I could. Record a video of me going there and show you my clock and time. Then I'm going to have to edit the video, blur out my address keys and crap and stuff to get into my Ether wallet to show you I've got X number of Veritaseum. Not happening. You take my screenshot and you like it. There's 3 things you can do about it if you don't like it. Accept it, respect it, and get over it. So yeah, and little update, not that this matters at all, but in the back of my mind, I've kept telling myself, I've had this microphone. It's a good mic. It's a USB mic. I want to show it to you. It's called the Yeti Blue. And a long time ago, years ago, Pastor Dowell told me about it. Man, it sounds great. You got to get one. Okay, so I got one. It's like $99. Man, does it sound good. I like the way my voice sounds, etc. But it's not a true like podcast or radio mic. You know what I mean? Like we were talking. In the back of my mind for a while, I've been saying, it wouldn't be a bad idea to get a nice professional mic. You know what I mean, Jay Snip, you've been doing this a long time now. You got a nice following of people. Why don't you upgrade, man? Upgrade. Okay. So I've been looking around, and I found a nice mic, and I'm thinking, these people have been sending me donations, and I am giving the ones you said to give my kids. They're getting those. My wife's handling that. But I've gotten a few donations in my channel, made some people wealthy with some of the calls, thanks to the webbot, CliffHigh, etc. My channel relaying the information, them deciding, you know what, I believe Jay Snip, I'm going to do this. Hey man, I made a ton. I'd like to send you $300. Oh, sure. Guess where that $300 just went? Got a preamp, microphone deal, and a nice microphone with it. I will tell you real quick because I can't think of the name. In case you're asking, what'd you get? It is, I got 2 things. Rode, R-O-D-E, is a manufacturer of like studio microphones, things like that. They have the NT1, then they have the NT1A, and I guess recently they came out with the NT2A. So I've been listening on YouTube and stuff to hear people doing comparisons, find a guy, listen to him, heard both. Okay. So went ahead and got the NT2A studio mic, with shock mount and pop shield. But he also said in his video, he said, the only thing you're listening to right now is this mic. And I'm going to demo all these 2 or 3 mics. But I also have a preamp processor. It is called the DBX 286S, as in Sam. DBX 286S. He said, that's the only thing. My mic goes into there. I've got the settings where I need them. And then he's like, and by the way, it's like a hurricane outside my house. Limbs are falling. You can't even hear it, can you? He's like, because I'm able to play with the preset and stuff. And I'm like, oh, that sounds good. And you can change the quality of, voice, different things. I said, well, that sounds kind of good because, kids run around and guy upstairs, hey, go on, I'm trying to do a video, So I thought, again, got it on eBay. Matter of fact, I got both on eBay. One's brand new. The preamp thing is used, but it apparently must be hot because I tried to find one new, and everywhere I checked, back order. So I'm like, oh, this must be the real deal. So basically, Jason 4 is moving on up to the east side. It's time he finally got a piece of the pie. Good times. Remember good times? Some of you older folks. So what the hell? Why not? I got donations coming in. I got my crypto's looking great. Sitting in my PayPal account, I got some donation money. I've been stockpiling for a while. What the hell? Take it to the next launch. Take it up a notch, next level. And I'm kind of curious how my voice, my podcast, if you will, are going to sound. My videos will sound. Give maybe that kind of radio voice. You know what I mean? That'd be kind of cool. Figuring I'm doing 3 to 4 a day, sometimes 5. The other day, I think I did 6 in a day. Just too much stuff would happen. I had to come out and do a couple videos. So that's it. Just wanted to share, a little update in case you guys wonder what's going on in JSNP4's world sometimes. And I don't know if it's going to be the kind, where it like mounts to the desk and like comes up and, it's got a little studio boom over here like this. And it's got the little shield or whatever. And it looks like it kind of has that stuff. So, but then again, it might just sit in front of my face kind of like this mic does and you don't even see it. One way or the other, we're going to test this baby out because my peoples need to hear the voice clearly on these calls. Hey, get this, get out of that. Get an ICO coming up. It might be good, might not be good. Could be a scam coin, not a scam coin, right? Safest thing to do, Ethereum and Bitcoin and sit back. Ethereum and Bitcoin, buy and hold. You know what BTFD stands for? Buy the effing dips. BTFD. And that's what you need to do with Ethereum and Bitcoin as they rise and rise and rise. Like you put in your money in a 401k or every week, they take out such and such percent goes. No, stop that crap immediately. Stop it. Shut it down. Shut it down, as Chef Ramsay would say. Shut it down, 401k. We're not contributing anymore. What you would contribute, start putting that into cryptos every single week. Or stockpile it in a little savings account and say, okay, on the next dip, now I'm going to pounce. The issue is, though, if you try to wait instead of just buying every week, and it's going up 3,000 Bitcoin, 3,500 Bitcoin, 4,000, and then the dip comes and it brings it back down to 3,600 from 4,000, you're going to say, well, damn, I should have been putting in this last 3 weeks because I could have got in at 3,200, 3,500, 3,800, and now 4,000, right? But again, if you want to try to play a game, buy the dips. Otherwise, keep stacking, as in virtual stacking. Not metals this time, virtual stacking. And your metals, but you know the game. Off to the next one. Take care.